I got a lot of awesome stuff for Christmas. What's up, everybody? I'm Tylock, and this is Homespun Geek. Hello, guys. It is Friday. Actually filming this on Wednesday, so the day after Christmas. But it will be up on Friday. So, just wanted to tell everybody, I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. I hope you all had a happy holiday. Everything went according to plan, and you got to spend a lot of quality time with your friends and family. That is the most important thing about Christmas, guys. But, with that said, what I'm going to do here is show you guys a couple of things that I got for Christmas from friends and family. But, before I do that, let me start by doing this. That's right, guys. Brand new hat. It's a Fallout hat. It says Vault Tech on it. This was one of my Christmas presents from my child, from Daniel. I was at a GameStop here locally, and I was looking at it a few weeks ago, and he noticed that I was looking at this hat and asked his mom if they could go back and grab it for me. So, that's awesome. Look at this. Awesome. If you don't know, I'm a giant fan of Fallout. I don't want to go too much into all the properties that I'm going to cover here because I don't want this video to be an hour long. But yes, awesome hat. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You guys will see this hat in videos coming up. I promise you, because I have had it on all day pretty much today, and it's awesome. I like it a lot. Fits well, feels good. Pretty great. So, guys, on to the next thing. On Christmas Eve, I actually had to work, unfortunately, but a co-worker was nice enough to bring me some stuff as well. Miranda is awesome. So let me show you guys what I got from Miranda. Alright, guys, so Miranda actually bought me 6 domes. She bought me 2 Wreck-It Ralph, 2 Mickey Mouse, or I like to call it Steamboat Willie, and 2 Kingdom Hearts domes, which I am going to open right now because I'm really looking forward to seeing what I got in these domes. The only domes that we currently have, we actually got from Rebel Toys a few weeks ago. It was 3 Nightmare Before Christmas domes. Those are awesome. They're displayed with our Nightmare Before Christmas stuff in our bedroom. I'm going to go ahead and open these guys up and see what we got here. Let's go ahead and do Steamboat or Kingdom Hearts here first. So, alright. Let's hope that I can figure out how to open these. That's how. Alright, guys. The domes come in these paper, cardboard things right here. If you've never seen these before, let me throw this on this side instead. I'm going to kind of do like a little blind opening here. I'm going to let you guys see what I have, and then I'll check it out. Alright, so this is what I have, guys. Oh, I already saw it. Sorry. Mickey. That's awesome. That's super awesome. Okay, so Mickey is obviously one of the main characters in Kingdom Hearts, if you don't already know that. These domes are really cool because you can stack them on top of each other. They click top to bottom. You can also use these little hooks that are on the side here to connect them side by side. So if you really had enough of these, you could do like a whole wall of these domes, which would be really cool. But anyway, guys, so that is the first one there. It is Mickey. That's an awesome one to get. I believe Mickey's the one right on the front of these. Before I do this one, though, guys, the Kingdom Hearts, the other one, I'm going to go through the list of who you can get here. Obviously, Goofy is in there. Heartless is in there. There's a Heartless, Jack Skellington, Donald, Sora, Roxas, and Axel. Goofy, Donald, Sora, the Heartless, or Jack Skellington, any of those would be really cool to get. Here is a quick look at the back of this one, guys. I don't actually know who Roxas is. Let's see. Don't actually know who Roxas is. Axel would be cool. Let's see, guys. Alright, so here's the second one. Alright, guys, so this is who it is here. Hopefully you can see that. Let me spin it. That's who that is. It is... Oh! That's super cool. Okay, Sharee's going to really like this one. We do have the Jack Skellington from the Nightmare Before Christmas set, but now we have the Jack Skellington from the Kingdom Hearts set as well. Very, very cool. Like I said, guys, you can click these with these little hooks that they have on the side, and they basically just stay together like that. Or if you don't want to do it like that, you can stack them, and they fit perfectly. See? Very, 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 very cool. Very, very cool. I really like these domes a lot. Strangely enough, I actually haven't seen these domes in public very much. She said that she got these at Target, kind of close to where the Pops were, but we have another aisle near the Pops at our Target where they have like Pokemon cards and things like that and a bunch of these mystery mini things, but I actually don't ever go over there because I kind of thought it was just Pokemon cards, and I don't collect Pokemon cards. But apparently that's where the domes are, so that is where I guess I'll be going. The next set I'm going to do, guys, is this Ralph Breaks the Internet set. Okay, we just saw this movie in theaters. There is literally no one on the back of this that I would not mind having. These are all cool characters. Awesome. And there is a mystery. There's a chase option in here. Chase character conception. There is the Wreck-It Ralph, obviously. Fix-It Felix, 8-Bit Wreck-It Ralph. 8-Bit Fix-It Felix. Yes. Shank, Vanellope, Sergeant Calhoun, and a chase character conception rare. The chase obviously is 8-Bit Wreck-It Ralph. I'm sure maybe it's just a different paint job. But if we get that, that's awesome. I really like this movie, guys. We did see it, like I said. Really, really good movie, guys. If you have not seen this, you should go check it out because it's pretty funny. Alright, again, I'm trying not to look or peek. That is what it is, guys. That is what it is. All I can see is the base is red. It is... Oh, yes. Absolutely. That one's really cool, guys. The pop version of Yes, there's like 3 different versions of Yes. Because if you watch the movie, she changes her outfit continuously throughout the movie because she's all about what's currently popular, what's trending. So, very, very cool. So I'm going to connect her with these. See, look at this, guys. How cool is that? Very, very cool. So you can just connect these, and then you can stack them up, and then you can build like a massive wall of these domes if you wanted to. And I might. Who knows if I get enough. Next one, of course, is the second Wreck-It Ralph, guys. Let me show you guys the back. I don't know if I did. I'm pretty sure I did, but that is the back of that. I don't know what the company is that makes these. I guess it's just called Domes. Oh, it says Zach Toys. I'm surprised that these aren't more of a trending toy, because these are actually really cool. I like them a lot. Sharee really liked the Nightmare Before Christmas ones that we got from Rebel Toys. They're prominently displayed in our bedroom with our Nightmare Before Christmas items. Here is the next one. Oh! Major Calhoun. That is cool. Major Calhoun. Or, as I like to call her, Sue Sylvester. Let's see, I don't know how well it's gonna... There you go. So we've got Jack Skellington, we've got Mickey from Kingdom Hearts, we've got Yes from Wreck-It Ralph, and we've got Major Calhoun. As you know her, she is Fix-It Felix's wife. I don't think that spoiled anything. I think that was in the first movie. But yes, they are together in the second movie. Now on to the piece de resistance here with these domes. The Steamboat Willie. If you don't know, I love Mickey Mouse. 100% love Mickey Mouse. My absolute favorite Mickey is Steamboat Willie. 100% my absolute favorite Mickey Mouse. Steamboat Willie. So it's very cool that I got a Mickey already. This is working out pretty well right now. Got a Mickey, got Jack Skellington for our Nightmare Before Christmas set. 2 awesome characters from Ralph Breaks the Internet. Now we're going to see what we get as far as these Steamboat Willies. Let me see what's on the back. Sorry about that. Mickey with ship's wheel, which is the classic picture of Mickey with the ship's wheel, where he was whistling. Peg Leg Pete, Minnie with fiddle, the parrot, the goat, Mickey with soap, Mickey Mouse, just a regular Mickey Mouse, or Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse, basically, and common, or just a regular Minnie Mouse, where they're both just kind of standing there. Again, literally anything in this bag would be cool. If you haven't seen Steamboat Willie, you should go back and watch Steamboat Willie. It's actually a really funny cartoon. I actually really like the parrot. I wish that they would make a Peg Leg Pete pop, maybe even a mini pop from Steamboat Willie, or any of these characters here would be awesome. I'm going to set that there. I'm just trying to find the, where you tear it. Here you go. Alright. So this is what it is. Minnie! It's Minnie Mouse with the fiddle. Awesome, 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 awesome. It says with fiddle, and the other thing is, looks like it's just a little tubular suitcase. I hope you guys can see that pretty clear. Very, very cool. I really like that these bases are like a gray color, kind of to match the black and white gray tones of the movie. Because if you look, here's the black base of the Jack Skellington, and the gray. I don't know if you guys can see the color difference there, but there is definitely a color difference there. Oops. Stay with them. Stay with them, buddy. Alright, so Minnie Mouse is awesome. There you go. Alright. Next up, the last one here, number 6. My second Steamboat Mickey one. Steamboat Willie. I don't know why I said Steamboat Mickey. There it is. Alright guys, so here it is. This is what it is. It is Steamboat Willie. Just a standing there with his hands behind his back and his foot kind of cocked up to the side there. This is awesome. So I got two Mickey Mouses. I got the Kingdom Hearts Mickey. I got the Steamboat Willie Mickey. I got the Steamboat Willie Minnie. I'm excited that I got a Mickey, or a Mickey and a Minnie from Steamboat Willie. That's cool. Those will really go well together. So there you go, guys. That's the 6 domes that I got. Jack Skellington, Mickey from Kingdom Hearts, yes, Major Calhoun, and then Steamboat Willie and Minnie from Steamboat Willie. Awesome. Very, very cool. These 6 domes are very, very cool. I have to tell you guys, I couldn't ask for a better set of domes here. And thank you, Miranda. This is awesome. You did a really good job. I'm very excited. You also gave me something to do, something to open here. So very, very cool. I'm actually going to set them right here on top of this Grade 8 Vegeta. Look at that, guys. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can see that. Hopefully that's in camera angle there. Awesome. Okay, so Fallout hat. 6 awesome domes from Miranda. So let's move on to Christmas morning, guys. Hopefully, again, this isn't going to be too long. I'm going to cover what Daniel got me other than this awesome hat that he got me right here. The other thing Daniel got me, a lot of people may not know this. You may know this. I don't know. I'm a giant Muppets fan. A few years ago, or I say a few years ago, more like 15 years ago or so, Palisades Toys released a Muppets action figure line. At that time, I bought everything that I could get my hands on from the Palisades Toys line. There was one character that I could not find, I never saw, and really wanted it and never saw it. Well, apparently Sharee and Daniel were at Our Books A Million, which is actually called Second and Charles. I think it's actually the same thing, because Second and Charles has a bunch of Books A Million exclusives, so it's probably the same exact thing. And they found the guy that I've been looking for literally like 15 years, guys. So it's very exciting, very exciting. And there you go, guys. That is Ralph with the piano, with the grand piano and the bust of, I believe this is Beethoven here. Yes, that's Beethoven. Favorite Piano with opening lid and fan favorite Beethoven's bust. Baby grand piano. That is Ralph in his tuxedo. Again, I did not have Ralph. It's just strange that I didn't have Ralph. I don't know why I couldn't find him, because I'm looking at the back of this box and every other one in this series I have, and the next series. This series had New Zealand, Scooter, Zoot, and Ralph. And the series before that had Rizzo, Captain Link Hogthrob, Mr. Samuel Arrow, which was Sam the Eagle from Muppet Treasure Island, and Dr. Julius Strangefork, and the Swine Trek with First Mate Piggy. That actually came with the ship. Piggy came with the ship. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Also available here was the Swedish Chef Kitchen. I have that as well. I have literally everything on the back of this box. This was the only thing that I didn't have. Of course, these are 15 years old. It was in Books A Million. The backboard is not in the greatest condition. It looks like they've tried to staple this a million times. You can't ask for perfection for toys that are 15 years old, but it's still in packaging. It's going to stay in the packaging. I love this toy. I love these toys. When the Muppets toys were coming out from Palisades, I was a giant fan. As I said, I had literally almost every one of them. And they released the Swedish Chef Kitchen, the ship from Swine Trek, Dr. Bunsen and Beaker's Laboratory, lots of different stuff that they released. I also have Statler and Waldorf from the balcony with their chairs. Lots of cool stuff. But I'm a giant Muppet fan. I love the movies. I love the TV show. I love anything Muppets. So in the first Muppet movie, when Kermit and Fozzie met the Electric Mayhem, they had a bus that was parked outside with flowers and, you know, different decorations and designs on it. I always wanted Palisades to make that bus so that I could have that as part of my collection. And I actually emailed Palisades Toys and told them that I would really like that. That would be awesome if they could do that. They took the time to email me back, not just a standard letter and say thanks for your interest, but they emailed me back and told me that's a great idea. It's something they had thought about in the past, and it's something they were thinking about doing in the future, and that I should definitely look forward to it. But then they basically just quit making the Muppets toys completely, and that never happened. So, you know, I guess that happens. But what can you do? So, alright guys, so that is the Ralph toy that I got from my kid. Very awesome that they found that at Books A Million. So the next thing, guys, I'm going to show you is something kind of special to me. Every year, Sharee draws me a Star Wars character so I can hang it on the wall right there above our window in here. And I've shown those before in a past video. I think it was literally my second video or third video, one of those. And this year she, of course, did it again. Last year she drew Princess Leia because of the passing of Carrie Fisher, which was very sad. So I asked her to draw me Princess Leia, which she did, and she's up there. This year she went back to what she started the year before. I am a giant fan of anything Jabba's Palace. Anything Jabba's Palace. I have Jabba on the wall. I have Bib Fortuna on the wall. I have a Gamorrean guard on the wall. I have Max Rebo on the wall, which is the elephant-looking leader of the Max Rebo band. But there are other members of that band, and I wanted some of the other members from her, so she drew this guy. I hope there's not a glare on this because this is an awesome picture. So she drew this guy, guys, for me. This is what I'd asked her for, was other band members. This guy has the cheesiest Star Wars name that you can imagine. If anybody can tell me his name in the comments below, I'm going to give you brownie points, okay? It's actually really cheesy, really kind of outside the realm of Star Wars. Because you come up with like Bib Fortuna, Jabba the Hutt, Max Rebo, Chewbacca. This guy's name is pretty something you see on SpongeBob, I think. But I do love the character. I love the drawing. It's going to go right up there next to Max Rebo. And then the other members, if I get those in the future years to come, will go right next to it. Guys, I absolutely love that my wife can do this. It's terrific. It's actually how we kind of met, because I saw some of her artwork on Facebook and messaged her and was like, hey, how you doing? And I actually asked her if she wanted to meet up sometime and for lunch or dinner. And she wrote me back and said, if you're interested in my artwork, you're on the wrong Facebook page. Go to this other Facebook. So that's how we met. So, well, okay, guys. The next kind of traditional thing that Sharee buys me every year is a Leatherbound book. You guys are about to see my true nerd here. I read a lot. I like to read a lot. I read a lot of comic books, but I actually read a lot of books. And so she bought me a Leatherbound book this year. She does every year. We have them on a bookshelf or a mantle kind of in the living room. And this is one that I asked for this year because I saw it at Barnes & Noble and was like super excited that it was in Leatherbound. This, guys, is The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. This is a beautiful... Actually, let me take this out of the plastic so there's definitely not a glare here. This is an absolutely, absolutely beautiful Leatherbound book. I think this is gorgeous. This is a symbol on the front with the snake and the shield right here. That's used in the series quite often. The side has the helmet here. Robert Jordan is the creator of the Wheel of Time series. This is book 1 of the Wheel of Time series, The Eye of the World. The back of this, look at this, guys. How awesome is this? Wow. With the helmet, the axe, the sword, and the shield there. Again, the symbol, as you can see right there. I won't tell anybody. I don't want to give anybody spoilers. If you've never read, if you like to read and you like Lord of the Rings or even Game of Thrones, and you're interested in something that's really good, go pick up a copy of The Eye of the World, Wheel of Time, and just read the first one and see what you think, because I love this series. I started reading Eye of the World in high school, which again was like 20 years ago, 15 to 20 years ago, and have continued to read it. He's actually passed on. Robert Jordan has passed on. He didn't finish the last book, but he had basically an apprentice writer take over for him and finish the last book. So it is finished. It is wrapped up. This is one of those fantasy series that everybody always says, why haven't they created a television show based on this? But I wouldn't care for it either way. I would watch it, obviously, but the book is always better, so just go read the book. Also, book-wise, guys, well, there's 2 more books, actually. So, another thing she does for me every year is, and I've never said this on YouTube channel before, I am a giant fan of The Wizard of Oz. I started reading the Wizard of Oz books when I was in elementary school, starting, of course, with The Wizard of Oz. If you don't know, the author of The Wizard of Oz is L. Frank Baum. He was a devout, well, not devout, he really cared about his fans, the children. That's what mattered to him the most. There was a documentary not too long ago, not a documentary, but a biopic about L. Frank Baum. It was a made-for-TV. I think it would be hard to find, but it was really good. It showed you what kind of person he was. He seemed like a pretty good guy. He was writing up until he was on his deathbed. He wrote 14 Oz books. The Wizard of Oz is the movie that you guys all know with Judy Garland. It's a great movie, but it hasn't always been my favorite thing because it doesn't really translate the book that well. They made it a musical. It's okay. I like it. It's just, if you want to see a well-translated Oz book, you should watch Return to Oz from the 80s, the Disney film. That book, or that movie, is a very well-translated version of Oz. And it kind of takes book 2 and 3 and combines them together into a movie. It has Mombi the Witch. It has Jack Pumpkinhead, the Gump, TikTok, Belinda, the chicken, the talking chicken. Oh, anyway, guys, lots of cool characters in that movie. Go watch it if you haven't and learn to see what I see when I think of Oz. So he wrote those books up until his deathbed. He wrote 14 books. I have all 14 of those books. After he finished those books, the title of Oz Historian transferred to other writers, and they continued on writing. I didn't have any of those books when I met Sharee, and every year she's gone out and bought me one of those books to continue that series. Couldn't tell you the exact number of how many books there are really, but there's a lot. So this is the next one, guys. It is The Hungry Tiger of Oz. I have not read this book ever. This is the first time I've actually held a copy of this book in my... Sorry about that, guys. The camera just gave up. This is, I guess I was saying, this is The Tiger of Oz. This is very cool. This is written by Ruth Plumley Johnson. This is the number 20th book in the series. You can see on the cover, on the edge right there, it says 20. Also, it says it on the front. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I really like reading those books just because it brings back a lot of nostalgia from my childhood, because I found the first couple of books in our public library when I was a kid, read them, loved them, and then just wanted to continue on as long as I possibly could. So the next thing, guys, kind of harkens back to classic Tylock Homespun Geek nerdiness. It is the HeMan and the Masters of the Universe mini comic collection. Gotta tell you, this book is super heavy. If you don't know, the HeMan toys came with little mini comics. Usually every toy had a comic based on that character or involved with that character. This is just to give you kind of an example of what's in here. Those are super cool. Some of my favorite stuff here. Anyway, guys, I saw this on Amazon not too long ago. Very, very cool. Was excited to see this. It kind of blew my mind that this was a thing. And I happened to mention it to Sharee. And she got on and bought it for me for Christmas, which I have not read it, but I'm extremely excited to read it. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. I had a lot of those when I was a kid, but unfortunately, we would keep the toys and then throw out the little comics because they were just little pieces of paper, you know? They just got tossed or they got tore up or tossed or something. So there they all are again, guys. I can go back and I can read all of those little mini comics and relive my childhood. So, all right, guys. So then in my stocking stuffer, I got some awesome stuff. First awesome thing I got in my stocking, guys, was this muscle set. This is from Super 7. If you go to super7.com, it's a toy company that does a lot of muscle toys. Also, they do a lot of Masters of the Universe toys as well, which is why I know them. That is Andre the Giant, Randy Savage, and Rowdy Roddy Piper. Andre and Piper are two of my all-time favorite WWE guys from the, I guess, the golden era of wrestling. That's when Hogan was on top. He was the number one guy when he body slammed Andre, and there was no mistaking that was the number one guy. The next thing, guys, that I got were these Mega Constructs. Again, Masters of the Universe, because that's my thing. This is Beastman, and this is Teela. How cool are those? I do have HeMan and Skeletor Mega Constructs, and now I have Beastman and Teela. The Mega Constructs are really cool, guys. They have Kirk and Spock. They have Fry and Bender from Futurama. I'm pretty sure they had Ezio from Assassin's Creed. Really cool. I don't know why those aren't more popular than they are, but I like them. I have several of them. Now, guys, on to the piece de resistance, the epic moments from Christmas morning. My collection, to add to my collection that you see behind me, I got 3 awesome pops, 2 from my lovely wife and 1 from my brother-in-law. I'm going to pull those out right now and show you guys what I got. Alright, guys, to start with, from my brother-in-law, I got the Best Buy exclusive T51 Power Armor. I've been meaning to go to Best Buy and see if I could find this, and every time I think I'm about to go, something happens and I get talked out of it, or probably for good reason. Probably for good reason now that I think about it. There's probably a reason why I continuously got talked out of going to Best Buy to look for this pop. But this Power Armor, guys, if you can see, is blue. I do have it in a pop protector already, so hopefully there's not a massive, ridiculous glare. But it's blue, unlike the other one, which is just kind of grayish green. So he got me that. My brother-in-law, Derek, thank you very much for that. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. That is one that I had been looking forward to getting, and my wife continued to talk me out of going to look for it. So the next pop that I got, guys, was another Masters of the Universe pop. Sharee got me Faker. Look at this blue, beautiful beast right here. Faker is a robot made to look like HeMan, and basically do evil deeds to get HeMan in trouble or to fight HeMan. This one is awesome, guys. This is not any kind of exclusive. This was basically, I don't think this was an exclusive. Now, there's no sticker on it. It looks like it's just a common, but it's not on the back of the set. So if anybody knows what Faker is from or why he's not included on the back of this series, let me know, guys. I'm curious. So that's what it looks like on the side. Faker, he is basically He-Man with blue skin and red hair and an orange sword. And then, of course, purple clothing. So, very, very cool. I'm super glad to add that to my collection. It makes one more Masters of the Universe pop because you guys know Masters of the Universe is where it's at. I'm telling you. The last thing, guys. I saved this for last for a reason because it is absolutely amazing. I cannot believe that she did this for me. She's topped her everything she's ever done. I literally opened this and started crying on Christmas morning, like literally tears of just joy and appreciation for how great my wife is. She bought the, mentioned here many times, guys, the Toy Tokyo San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Ram Man. Boom, guys. Whew. Telling you guys, this is amazing. I've said many times on this channel, I tried to get this at Toy Tokyo the day that it dropped, the first day, the second day that it dropped. Every time it dropped, I tried. And I failed every time. I've never been able to get anything from Toy Tokyo at all. I wanted the Vegeta that they had at that time as well. Did not get it. But anyway, guys, this is Ram Man. San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, Toy Tokyo exclusive. This was at the top of my wish list. This was in my top 5 pops that I wanted. Okay, this is in my top 3 pops that I wanted. If you go back and you watch my All I Want for Christmas challenge, Ram Man was one of my things that I wanted out of the list of 5 things that I made. I only had 2 pops on that list, and this was one of those 2 pops. Totally awesome. Totally awesome, guys. I cannot tell you how much I feel excited about this. I cannot believe I got this guy. He is absolutely one of my favorite characters from Master of the Universe. Absolutely favorite. I don't really know why. I just always really liked him. I thought he was a great character. He has springy legs. The toy had springy legs. A little switch, and the legs would come out, and you could like ram him into things because he has this full metal kind of armor on top of him. And he could break through walls and whatnot. Loved that toy when I was a kid. I loved playing with it. That's probably why he's one of my favorite characters. And that meant so much to me that she was willing to go on. I'm sure she went on eBay to buy this. I know we didn't get it from Toy Tokyo when it first dropped. And I know what the value is of this pop. So, you know, usually Stashpedia prices, you can take the Stashpedia prices and add $10 to $20 on what you're going to pay for those pops on eBay, because it's sometimes hard to find those Stashpedia prices to the exact dollar amount. So that's basically everything I got, guys. I know this video is going to be super long, and I apologize for that. Plus, the camera quit halfway through because the camera was tired of listening to me. But that's really it, guys. There will be no Support Saturday video this Saturday because I'm going to be working instead on giving away this giant thing right here. The giveaway will be soon, possibly Saturday, maybe Monday at the latest. But I will get it done. We will get it published and put on the channel here, guys. So that's really it, guys. I hope you all had a happy holiday, a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, cool Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, however you celebrate this season. I hope you did it to the best possible circumstances, guys. So I think that's really all I've got to say. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'm homespun_geek. Please, guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up to like, hit the bell for notifications, leave a comment below, guys. Comment on what you see here, guys. Comment on anything you've seen in the past. Let me know what you guys think. That's why I'm doing this, is just to have this community here that I can talk to and discuss things with. Alright, guys, so that is it. I am Tylock. This is Homespun Geek. And I hope you all have a Happy New Year.